Hi everybody. So I'm sure you've had situations where you've had multiple sheets that you eventually want to print, but what you'd like to maybe do is try to get all the sheets onto one page. And of course, the way Excel is set up, there's no way to get this sheet, this sheet, this sheet, and this sheet all combined onto one sheet of paper. All right, unless you went in there yourself and created a brand new worksheet and copied and pasted all of these in there. So we have a macro that will actually create that that new sheet and basically copy and paste all of these over into that sheet and make sure it all fits onto one page when it goes to get printed. Now the code that we're going to be using is what you see here. That's all of it. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take this code, so we'll select it, and then we'll right click it and we'll hit copy. And then we're going to go into our developer tab, click on to Visual Basic. This will appear, and then what we'll do is we'll go down to the bottom of our sheet here, right click, hit paste, and now that will put that macro in there. So we'll just go here and get rid of that title because that is no good. All right, there it is. So now we have our macro in place. We'll go ahead and close this up. And now eventually I want to put this macro onto our macros ribbon. I'll put it into the faves area. So how do we go about doing that? We click on to File. We go back down to Options. And we'll go to our Customize ribbon. And then we'll go ahead and we'll get into our macros area. We'll go to our faves. And that's where I want to put the macro right underneath that one. So I'll go and change this to list out all of our macros. I'll find the macro, this one right here. Drag that underneath the last macro in faves. And then while I'm on it, I'll hit rename. We'll pick a picture. And then we'll just get rid of the beginning part here. So we'll keep the rest of the name there. So that looks good. And then we'll hit OK, and then hit OK, and there it goes. So there's our macro. All right, so now we're going to set out and do the macro. Now what we're going to do, first of all, is I'm going to get rid of this tab here because I don't want that to get printed, because what will happen is all four of these tabs, the information that's in them, are going to be combined into a new sheet. But I don't want this one to be included as well. This is pretty lengthy code here, and it wouldn't be something that you normally would be printing anyway. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that sheet. So I'm going to go ahead here and hit delete. And now we'll go ahead and we'll run this. It doesn't matter which tab you're on. You can be on any one of them, no matter. But we'll go ahead now and we're in our macros area here. We'll click on to our combined sheet print here, so we'll click onto that, and voila, that fast. So what's happened, we've created a brand new sheet, and now here are the four in there. And then of course if we go and we click on a file and go ahead and print this, that's what it's going to look like. Now the nice thing about this whole thing, or just about the macro in general, is the idea that even if you had, let's say, 100 sheets, and you weren't really looking to maybe print that, combine them all into one sheet to print them, you just want to combine them all into one sheet, right? This macro is unlimited, so you can go ahead and tell it that, hey, I want, I've got 27 sheets here. It'll make a 28th sheet with them all combined, and then you can just leave it the way it is and maybe change the the print settings, print properties on it so that it will, you know, break at, let's say, every fifth worksheet. It'll put that on a new page or something like that. Not a new sheet, but just a new page when it's printed. So it got some possibilities there. So hopefully this this comes in handy, that you maybe can use this. I appreciate you watching the video.